Early this morning, O.J.'s family was standing by him, and his fans were displaying their support outside his mansion.
What do you think the mindset and the feeling is in that home right now?
Horror, nightmarish horror, for everyone involved.
My job was to try to work sources in the police department and elsewhere to find out what the evidence was showing. I wrote a story that ran on the front page indicating that Simpson was regarded as the principal suspect and that he was expected to be arrested within a day or so.
We were in the house and we started, packing up her things. And all of a sudden, I heard helicopters. People were knocking on the door and they wanted to come into the house. And then that's when we said, well, what is going on here?
Mr. Simpson was scheduled to surrender this morning to the Los Angeles Police Department. Mr. Simpson has not appeared. The Los Angeles Police Department right now is actively searching for Mr. Simpson.
We were at the Browns' house. Dita was on the phone and she was very agitated, and I was like, who's she talking to? And she said, it's OJ. He's in a car. He said, I want to go see where she's buried again. I want to see the kids. I'm pulling Tanya into the back bedroom, all the way in the back of the house, and saying, we're calling 911. We're doing this right now. Oh, I don't know whether I can. I don't know whether I can. I'm like, Tanya, we're doing it. The two of us called 911 and said, we know where he is. He's on the 405 freeway coming down here to us.
Simpson called my dad and he says, I just want to be with her. I just want to be with her.
I'm going to Nicole, he said. I'm going to be with Nicole, is what he said. And my dad collapsed. My dad collapsed. And he said, no, don't do this. You can't make this worse than it already is.
Simpson left behind a letter that sounded like a suicide note.
Everyone understand, I had nothing to do with Nicole's murder. No matter what the outcome, people will look and point.
And then all of a sudden I said, he's not going to kill himself. He's too afraid.
He's not going to kill O.J. Simpson. He loves himself too much. It's much easier to kill other people.
Denise and I got in the car and we decided we were going to catch him. I don't know what we thought. So we got in the car and we raced on the freeway and we were going 100 and something, and we were trying to call the police and trying to call this and trying to call that. And all of a sudden, there was so much chaos and we stopped and went, what are we doing?
I says, you got a phone? So I called and he picks up. And I told him who it was. He says, yeah, and he's talking like he's under the influence or he's tired.
Don't do this.
All I did was love Nicole. All I did was love her. I just want to be with Nicole.
You don't need to be with Nicole. You need to be with your family and with your kids.
Say hi, Daddy. Look, Daddy's taking movies again.
I couldn't do it in a field. I wanted to do it at her grave. I want to do it at my house. It was the first date I ever had with Nicole. Very first date I ever had with her. The first night we ever went out.
Yeah?
We went to that house. It was all in shambles. I had just bought it. But that's where we went.
Okay.
It was first date, first night we were together.
We start talking about his kids and anything else that I can bring up. Well, he didn't seem overly concerned about his kids.
Do it for the kids, too, will you?
Yeah.
Think of your kids.
Yeah.
Your kids need you.
I've already said goodbye to my kids.
Listen, no, we're not going to say goodbye to your kids. You're going to see them again. You want to see them again.
Forget the murders. It's got nothing to do with that at this point. It's about a loaded gun and people potentially getting shot. That's my only job.
It just seemed like a big game. That made me angry.